Karja Outlanders.
Safe to relax here, but heading to the Highlands in a machine.
First bandits we've seen in the cut, but they are among the most formidable. None of the southern tribes rival the Banuk as huntiness, but some esteem. Have you ever heard the tones of Deep Din? You Outlanders have. To see a dead machine.
My people have been telling tales of your accomplishments. Seems you have taken a special interest in our stretch of snow, Outlander.
Yes. And apparently this is the only way I'll get to see all of it.
Is this a challenge?
For the Warwick.
You? This must be a joke.
It is not a joke, Aratak!
Now I see. The Outlander's your pawn. And with you backing her claim, I have no choice but to accept. I expected better of you, sister.
It was you who forbid me from Thunder's drum, brother.
Brother and sister? This is a little more complicated than I thought.
No, it's simple. You will meet me at the Frost Figures, and I'll put a quick end to this mockery.
I suppose I owe you an explanation.
Yeah. I suppose you do. So why didn't you tell me that you and Aratak are siblings?
I thought I wouldn't have to. I'm surprised Aratak brought it up in front of a stranger. He must be very angry. I'm not always the best judge of
People.
I prefer the company of spirits. They're simply my own. I didn't want you to think of our pilgrimage as some sort of family squabble. It's much more important than that.
It's bold, I'll give you that. Going after your own brother.
He gave me no choice. He thinks I'm a child to be shoved to the back of the hunt. He would forbid me from my destiny. And yet, part of me did it knowing he would forgive me, eventually. He always does.
Family drama aside, what's this challenge meant to be anyway?
You and Aratak will hunt machines at the Frost Figures. The victor will be the fastest. It won't be easy.
Nothing about this has been so far.
When you meet us at the starting point, I'll tell you more.
Ourea, it's not about who's related to who. I want to know what's inside Thunder's drum. The spirit, the daemon, and how it all connects to the machines. But if we're gonna go through with this, I need you to be straight with me.
I underestimated you. And Aratak. I won't make that mistake again.
I'll see you at the Frost Figures then. So, off to risk my life in order to take charge of a Banuk hunting band. Just what I always wanted. Frost Figures, here I come.
These ones with the purple markings, I wasn't prepared. There's no time to waste worrying about it.
The machine spirits may be restless
Help me out, Nora, would you?
The blue light.
What can I do for you, Burger?
Mourn my poor departed luck. 3 Banuk hunters rolled in a few days ago. Asked me to outfit them for a long...
And they haven't paid.
Well, they tried. Just look what they did to this Thunderjaw heart. But that was ages ago.
Tell me, Bergrand, are you worried about their well-being or your purse strings?
A man can worry about 2 things.
Uh-huh. What kind of deal was this, really?
Just what I said. After they dropped this ruined heart at my feet, I even gave them another chance. Sent them to
But you haven't seen them since. What do you mean they couldn't hurt?
Not uncommon with Banuk. That's shaman's work, you see. The hunters take down the... No shaman with...
So if the Banuk don't usually hunt without a shaman... You said they asked you to outfit them for a trip. A trip to where?
Not sure.
So they're leaving...
Sensible behavior.
I'm not a debt...
Of course. But, if you... A scorcher claw, a loop of sinew from a stalker. If they bring me those parts, their debt's paid.
I'll...
Last I saw them, they were heading... If you decide they're worth the...
Might regret this.
Concentrate now. A machine would shrug that off.
Get it while I can. Must be the cave that shaman told me about. Long way down. And not natural either. I might not be alone down here. Here's one of the metal birds. Something's been hacked out of it. Maybe I can find another of these flying machines. If I could move that flying machine over a little. Could be something around that my focus will see. Huh. Not so grounded after all. Now I can get across. Just have to go up.
If those punk technicians think I'm gonna sleep on them waltzing in here and screwing around with the drone routines, they have seriously underestimated my sense of mission. Let's just reset that hololock.
I could check my focus, see what it sees. No one's touched this machine since it got sealed in here. Shouldn't be hard to remove. I'll show it to that shaman when I'm back in Song's Edge. So this thing will improve my spear, huh? Let's find this blue gleam a better home. Took them long enough. I think I found one of the hunters.
An outlander, huh? Well, who else would join me on this path I've taken?
Which path would that be?
Away from tradition. Away from the Werak. It's not so... Damn. They need metal too. But my need is greater.
I was told the Banuk don't accept help. Is it true?
They don't. I do.
Felt that!
Look sharp, Outlander! There's more of them! You won't best this ice. You fight well. I am a Kree.
Thank you. I'm Aloy. I heard the White Teeth were missing 2 hunters. You look like you could leave if you wanted to, so...
I stayed because of the other. Mylen. She snapped her leg descending the ice. I've bided my time keeping vigil, but now she must return to the Werak before they leave.
Is joining the White Teeth so important?
It's one of the great Weraks. I would go where Mylen went. I was her shadow. To be a runner with the White Teeth?
You know this Mylan well.
Since our knees were always skinned. All my life. In a test to prove that we only need ourselves. That was my weakness.
Sounds...
That's not the way she's...
Mylan won't let you help her, will she?
You're quick as a rock.
No, just used to being...
She won't allow it. I could get close when she was still...
What's this ordeal?
That we have the strength of our ancestors. When they came in search of a homeland. Somewhere after the storm cleared. Well, that...
So let's get her...
All right. The law of survival...
Tribal law shouldn't keep us apart.
Even if she cares. Come. Up. That's where we're going. The frozen flow from the Ice Father. It keeps many things, but it won't have her.
Not if we can help it. More up?
We're lucky. Handholds have thawed. There. She's passed out again.
Between us, we can fight the machines off before they reach her.
Another tradition broken.
Take it from me. Gets easier the more you do it. Okay.
Scrappers! In thin air, they smell metal for miles. Not today. What can stand against us? Excellent kill. Keep it up. Scorchers now! This won't be easy, Aloy. did it.
I can feel her fever even in this cold. She shouldn't have been putting weight on this leg.
She is awake. Miss Outlander. You brought her here, Ikri?
You think I went to the Nora homelands to find a spear to drive between us?
I told you. The ordeal is mine, and mine alone. I will survive!
Which would you rather keep, Mylen? Your leg or your pride? Because I think you're gonna have to choose.
Finish it.
I know what you think of me. But I vowed you'd join the White Teeth. And you will.
I will go back. Alone. No! Let me do this.
Please. Let her. Mylen, I hope you can forgive me someday.
I never accepted your help. It's the Werak you should ask for forgiveness.
I didn't care about the Werak.
She'll understand. You saved her life.
You don't know the Banuk very well, Aloy. We have so many ways to express a grudge, and only one to accept an apology. I have to go my own way. I don't belong with them, who left her to die. And I don't belong with...
Ikri.
I'll find a crack in this glacier, and I'll shout my grief into it. And the ice can keep it forever.
What should I tell them? The Werak.
That I fell. And that she endured. Will you?
could forget what warmth feels like out here.
He could not pile his father's guilt onto the new Carja King's shoulders. These are different times.
My Lena's return. I expect you have some...
I do.
Then convince me...
If this was a test of her endurance, she put your Werak above all else. She survived for you.
She is a fine teller.
I do not dispute it.
Outlander. So nothing of the other hunter? The one called Ikri?
She's... gone. She sounded brave.
Her name.
Cold seeps into my bones.
Good news is that bandits tend to...
Easy, easy. I'm wide open until I deal with that tower. Gotta get rid of that tower. Okay then, let's see if this thing can work for me. figure of... must have been an ancient animal. The Frost figures. Aratak and Araya must be close.
Outlander. I have prevailed over such challenges before, and fear none. But this one is foolish. You are not Banuk. You do not understand my responsibilities. I ask you, one hunter to another, withdraw.
Will you let us go to Thunderstrom?
You haven't seen what's up there, Outlander. I will not risk my sister's life again.
Then we better get on with this.
So be it! I will bury your insolent claim in the frozen ground!
Enough! Let us begin. To hunt. To strive. That is the way of the Banuk, and of the contest before you. You will climb the Frost figures from the east, Aratak from the west. Each trail wends its way through deadly machines. Hunters from the Werak will be posted along the way. They will hail you, calling out machines for you to slay. Your hunt will take you around the ridge to the center, where you must descend to the valley for your final kill. Each time, after your prey has fallen, you must launch a beacon such as this, so that all our kin will see your progress.
Kill machines, launch balloons. Got it. So, the first of us to launch the third balloon wins?
Well, yes. But as Challenger, your path to victory is harder. If even one of your beacons comes in after Aratak's, he prevails.
You had your chance, Outlander.
So did you.
The hunt begins on my mark. Now!
All right, gotta head up that mountain. Looks like there are a few ways to go up, and those rock paintings mark the paths. Okay, up we go. Come on, Aloy, time's wasting. I seem to be on the right path. Almost to the top.
All right, Challenger. You need to take out the herd below. Every machine.
Kill a herd. Okay, I can do that.
I dropped the ladder for you. Climb on up and launch your marker.
All right, here we go.
Now climb the ridge and launch your balloon.
Aratak knows what he's doing. No time to waste.
Take the rappel point to the next challenge.
2 Bellowbacks ahead, Challenger. Kill them both. None of the other machines matter.
All right, 2 dead Bellowbacks coming up. Spotted.
come on over here and launch your balloon.
I'm ahead, but only by a little. I gotta get moving.
Now take the zip line and work your way down to the valley.
Storm's kicking up. Can't see much. Close now. Almost down. All right, to the last challenge.
Something's wrong. My kin should be here, driving in our final quarry.
They're right behind us!
So it's true. Frostclaws from Thunder's Drum.
The attack cut short the competition. Naturally, there can be no result. It is void.
You saw what she did. She defeated the machines, not I. It is proven. She is the better hunter. We are Banuk. Survive, prevail. What else matters? My blood is in your teeth. I take my place behind you on the hunt.
No more hunters may make the ascent to Thunder's Drum. The way is closed to all but the chieftain and myself.
It is not my place, but I would ask a boon. To accompany you and my sister.
It might be permitted. But only if you do as I say.
No. Only if you do as I say.
Thunder's Drum awaits. There's a camp at its base, Long Notch it's called. Meet us there when you're ready. Chieftain.
A new outfit. And a weapon like Artok's. I guess the chieftain gets the chieftain's gear. And now to Long Notch. Nothing left to keep me from Thunder's Drum. This'll be for Sekuli. Think of summer sun. Breeze through the trees.
Good news is that bandits tend to live brief lives.
How far have we fallen that an outlander could beat us at our own hunting grounds?
Some say Sakuli paints prophecies, others say memories. It's all too heavy for me.
The bandits nuisance without their... awe-inspiring battle machine.
Inuit.
Inatut. As we are bound by laws, you are bound by wire. Yet your crime was the act of killing. So we must drive you out. Away from the Werak. From protection. From our songs.
My chieftain. Kopalai. Am I not your favored fighter? Do you not recognize me from this tooth you knocked out?
How many times have I pulled you from danger by your neck? Made excuses for your behavior? You are my favored! But the shaman is decided. While you wait for exile, think on what brought you here.
A test of strength! Who among us would refuse a challenge from an Outlander? Not I! But I did not kill him!
Hush, hush. You can tell your story to the ice.
You took Aratak's mantle.
It's mine now.
I would like to see...
They said that you killed someone.
Perhaps I did. If even my chieftain accepts it...
That's not the way it works for me.
I did fight with the Karja hunter to settle a challenge. He was strong and damn quick. We traded and the next thing I remember... Gray morning light. And the Karja beside me. With his head...
So everyone knows...
Of course. For honor, I'll fight anyone. If
I don't think that would...
This is what I am. Each runner in the Werak has... Until this time, I was too drunk. I took one last swing as I went down, but not a killing blow.
And for your punishment, they'll exile you?
From warmth, march me up the slopes of the...
That's...
If I survive, the land has absolved me.
Still...
I'm not stupid. I don't like my chances.
Isn't your Werak supposed to support you?
When our Werak had cause to quarrel, or when they needed someone to loot, now an Outlander is murdered without honor.
They don't want an incident with the card.
That is what I do.
I'll be honest. Where did the fight happen?
A clearing, just outside the Karja Outlanders camp. You should talk to them. They say no one else could have been. The shaman can...
I'll see what I can find.
I'll be here. What...
I'd go to Stone Yield and kill Allgood myself if he weren't hiding behind his crew of cut.
Is this what you...
Bind it to your spear.
Why are you...
The blue light is fading. The machine... No more.
I'm not...
No need for...
Now I can attach modification parts to my spear. Works for me. My... Might as well get started improving my spear.
bandits grow like mushrooms in the dark.
So much for being careful.
Dervahl should die for his crimes.
Huntress, what?
I was asked to look into...
It's plain as day. A drunk Banuk thug picked a fight with Ruwa.
The accused man's...
You're not going to get anything useful. They gather up like cloaks in a chill wind every time.
A proper...
To fill his mouth with salt, and hold him up for the sun. If it is clement, it may only take his sight.
So other Karja hunt...
3, maybe 4. That's no surprise. But usually the snow...
Do you think they're...
No.
In these outlands, even the...
Doesn't sound like you trust the...
They're not without their reasons to keep apart from...
Always the...
Snow and ice.
It takes time.
Time.
Where did you find Ruwa?
There's no hunt.
Humor me.
Down the ride, and if that bar...
Sometimes you just have to sit back, take a breath, and make the world go away.
We're letting the Oseram take Dervahl?
This is it. Snow's been disturbed a lot, like the Huntress said. Oh, here's something. Lots of leaves and bark scraped off here. When someone pulled out the branch, they came through the trees. If you were waiting here, you'd have a good view of the Karja camp and the clearing. Well, this is ominous. A dead end? Can't be. Someone covered this over. What are they trying to hide? Karja armor. This looks bad.
It doesn't matter. The deed is done. Another Karja dead.
And a Banuk is exiled for it.
Someone's here!
Not Banuk. Then she won't be missed.
Got a live one!
This'll drop you!
See how much of a...
doesn't matter. The deed is done. Another Karja dead.
And a Banuk is exiled for it.
A life for a Karja life. That's war.
Shouldn't kill so close to the settlement.
We've got an... intruders!
Finish you!
You're trash now!
It doesn't matter. The deed is done. Another Karja dead.
And a Banuk is exiled for it.
A life for a Karja life. That's war.
Here, the girl!
This is gonna look real good on you. Somebody needs it, and I'm gonna give it. Die! Die! You won't survive this!
You've been killing Karja.
Who gets to declare that one I'll tell you. Not the ones who fought. Not the ones whose songs are silenced.
For what you did, another Banuk has been sentenced to certain death. What about his song?
That's why you followed us. For that punch-drunk idiot Inatut. Fate.
I need to go after Inatut. But I should find some more evidence first. Trophies. Newer than the rest. Must have belonged to Ruas, so it was a Karja soldier's. Not that it's any excuse. Did they keep any clothes from their victims? This Carjagir's not... Okay, time... Good amount of blue gleam leaked off this one. Scrabbling a bit. The Banuk might find this blue gleam stuff valuable. An animal carving. From long ago. Stocking up. Nutritious.
paint your face with the colors of your Werak.